This conference will now be recorded.
So today let us enter into the next concept, that is java.lang package, a very simple topic today. Up to now, what are the programs we have written? In that programs, we have used some of the predefined classes like string class, system class. Any class you take in Java belongs to a particular package. But when we use system class and string class, we did not import any package. The reason is this system class and string class belongs to this java.lang package, and this package will get imported automatically to us. So without importing, this package will get imported automatically, implicitly. So simple blind rule is whenever we are using any predefined classes or interfaces, without writing import statement, blindly we can say the class or interface belongs to java.lang package, right? So the point is java.lang package is imported to all Java programs implicitly. We need not import this package at all. Then under this package we are having so many classes, but today we are going to discuss some of the classes which we can understand, the basic classes. So classes under java.lang package. They are object, string, string buffer, string builder, math, byte, system also belongs to this lang package, byte, short, character, integer, long, float, double, and boolean. These last 8 classes we call with a special name wrapper classes. So today even we are going to discuss what is the use of these wrapper classes, right? So what we are discussing today? Today we started with the java.lang package. So in Java there is only one package which will get imported automatically to all Java programs, is java.lang package, right? So what is the topic today? Just recapping once again, java.lang package. So this package will get imported to all Java programs implicitly. Means if you are using any class or interface, if you are using any class or interface without writing import statement, blindly we can say the class or interface belongs to java.lang package. Under this package, we are having some of the predefined classes like object class, string buffer, like that. These are the classes present under lang package. There are so many other classes which we discuss as we go to the next topics. So for today, we'll discuss these classes. Let us start off with the first one, object class. Object class is the topmost class in Java hierarchy. Object class is what? It is the topmost class in Java hierarchy. Means any class in Java is a subclass of object class. So any class you take in Java, it is a subclass of which class? Object class. Like example, if you take a class A, and if you take class B, extends A. So B is what? Subclass of A. Then what about A? A is a subclass of what? Java will write internally extends object. So if you are not reading extends keyword, then Java will write automatically extends object here. Means B is a subclass of A and A is also a subclass of what? A is subclass of object. Then internally we can say B is also a subclass of what? Object here. So any class you take in Java, it is a subclass of object class. Right? Any questions, Sudhi?
No.
Okay. Now, the next one is string class. What is a string is? A string is a collection of classes. Sorry, a string what? Collection of characters. What makes a string? It's a collection of characters. And very important point in Java is, in Java, string is immutable. The meaning of immutable is like a constant. Once we store a value in the memory, we cannot change that value. Let me elaborate what is this immutable using a diagram. When you are writing the code like this, string is equal to hello. What is going to happen in Java is, in Java, objects are created in a memory, a temporary memory called as heap memory. In Java, objects are created in a temporary memory, heap memory, a part of RAM memory. In this, hello object will get created here. Who is referring to this hello object? S. S is referring to this hello object. Now, in the program, if you write s equal to world, in the program, if you write s equal to world, then what is going to happen here is, we think that hello will get replaced with world. We think that what? Hello will get replaced with world. But since strings are immutable in Java, once we create a string object, this memory cannot be replaced with another value. Then when you write s equal to world, what is going to happen in Java is, it's going to create a new object called as world. It creates what? A new object world, where s now refers to world now. It no longer refers to hello. So this is the meaning of immutable. So what's the meaning of immutable? Once we create string object, that memory space cannot be modified with some other value. So when you say s equal to world, a new object will be created and s refers to no world. This hello no longer referenced. So the object hello which is no longer referenced is ready for what? Garbage collection. So you can say the objects which are no longer referenced are ready for garbage collection, and these objects will be destroyed during garbage collection process. By the garbage collector. Right? And already we know Java is automatic garbage collection. Our work is only to allocate memory. This allocation of memory is taken care by Java only. Right? Clear everyone? The meaning of immutable? Right? Now, in this string class, we are having so many predefined methods. So methods of string class I have already listed out. So how to know what are the methods present in string classes? You can browse the API like this. You have to browse the API. API means library, application programming interfaces. So how to open the API of string classes? Just open search engine like Google and you can search here for string class in Java. Then here you are going to get, see, docs.oracle.com. This page we need to open. See, docs.oracle.com Java SC docs API. So if you open this link, you can find about class string. See, string is final and extends object, and they are what? Immutable. And if you scroll down, you can see the methods. If you scroll down, you can see the method summary, where you can find lot of methods, but you remember only those methods which you feel easy to understand. But we have to remember only the methods which you feel easy to understand. And based on the project, depends on the requirement, we browse the API and use the methods. But for interview purpose, just remember the methods which you feel easy to understand. So those methods only have listed out over here. Okay. Now let us understand these methods one by one. Character it. The use of this one is used to return the character at the given index. Use it to return the character at given index. Like example, if you take a string is equal to some hello, and if you write in SOP, a start character at SOP means system.out.println, a start character at 1. So what is the character at 1 index? E. So always remember, whenever we say index, we should start counting from 0, 0, 1, 2, like that. So, but here we asked for 1. So here it is going to return E for us. To pick up a character from your string one by one based on index, we use characterate method. Next one, compare to. Use it to compare one string with another string. Use it to compare one string with another string. Like example, if you take a string s1 equal to abc and string s2 equal to x by z. Out of these two strings, which is lower string? Out of these two, which is lower string? ABC, right? ABC is lower than x by z, alphabetical order. We have to see the alphabetical order here. So check here. Just a minute. Yeah. So let us go with this example. Compared to here, we have taken S1 as ABC, S2 as X by Z. Out of these two strings, which is lower? ABC is lower than X by Z. Alphabetical order. So how to write that? If S1 dot compare to S2, if this method is returning, a value less than 0. The method is returning a value less than 0. That indicates S1 is less than S2. So we can go with the message S1 is less than S2. Else, we can check the condition again. Else, if S1 dot compare to S2, if the method is returning a value greater than 0, then now we can say S1 is greater than S2. Else means not less, not more. Then directly we can say without comparing S1 is equal to S2. So based on our example, so the first condition will be true. So we get the output as ABC is less than XYZ. The next one, concat. The use of concat method is used to join one string with another string. So join means concat. Like example, if you take a string s1 equal to hello, and if you take one more string s2 equal to world. If you write here in SOP s1 dot concat s2, and the output will be what here? Hello world. Internally the meaning is s1 equal to s1 plus s2. So it is going to take the value of s1, adds it to s2 and puts the value again back to s1. So internally this is the meaning here. Okay, right? Then in this piece of code, how many string objects will get created here? Anyone can guess the answer? How many string objects will get created in this piece of code totally?
One.
I also won, yeah.
Already there are two objects here. How can you say one? So already there are two objects. Then how you
It's
are
going
going
to
with
add
one?
it together.
Together, but already we are having two objects here.
That's right.
Yeah, minimum two should be there, but the answer is what? 3 here. The answer is 3. See here. In your heap memory, first which object will get created? Hello. Right? Then who is referring to this? S1. S1 is referring to hello. Then after that world. Who is referring to world? S2. So minimum two objects are created here. Right? Then when you say s1 dot concat s2, the value will become what? Hello world. So the value will become hello world. And who is referring? S1. Then can this hello can be replaced with hello world now? Is it possible in Java? No, right? Strings are immutable. Strings are immutable means once you create string object, that memory cannot be replaced with another value. Then where hello world will be stored, a new object will be created here. A new object will be created, hello world, and who is referring to this hello world now? S1. Then this S1 no longer refers to hello now. So how many objects totally created here? 3 objects. The answer is what? 3. And which object is no longer referenced means hello. Hello object is no longer referenced and ready for what? Garbage collection. So what is the point here? In the above code, 3 string objects will be created and hello object will be ready for garbage collection. Clear this point, all of you? Any questions? The next one, contains. Use it to check whether a substring is present in a given string. Like example, if you take a string s equal to welcome, and if you write in SOP a start contains come, then since this come is present in this given string, then it's going to return what here? True. It returns true. Next one, ends with, starts with. Direct example, if you take a string s equal to welcome, and if write in SOP a start ends with come, is a string ending with come here? Yes, so it's going to return true. If you write a start starts with 12, is a string starting with 12? Yes, then it's going to return true. Equals and equals ignore case. Both methods were what? Used to check for the equality of strings. In this equals method, the difference is Equals method is case sensitive, and whereas equals ignore case is not case sensitive. This is not case sensitive. Now, like example, if you take a string s1 equal to hello, and if you take one more string s2 equal to hello. Now if you write in SOP s1 dot equals s2, both are hello only but not matching with the case, so it's going to return false. If you write s1 dot equals s2, both are hello and not matching with case, no problem. Here equals ignore case. When you say ignore case, it won't take care of the case sensitivity, then this is going to return true for us. Index of method. Use it to return the index of given substring from the given string. Like example, if we take a string s equal to welcome, and if we write in SOP s dot index of come. So where this come is starting, see 0, 1, 2, 3. The come substring is starting in from 3 index, so the output will be 3 here. If we write s dot index of x y z, dot index of x y z. So is this x y z present in welcome? No. So since this substring is not present in the given string, then it's going to return -1. Length method, use it to return the number of characters from the
Excuse me.
given string. Yeah, SFS.
One quick question. So, if you go back to the index of XYZ, where we'll get the return value -1. So is it gonna be return value its default?
Yeah, it's a default one.
So whenever we will not declare that in previous as variable, so in that case we will have anything that we will put it, it's gonna come. I mean, it's gonna return the value as a default.
Right. So whatever the substring is present here, it's going to return that index. Then if it is not present, then default return type of index of is -1.
-1. Okay.
Okay, because any index is there starts from 0. So if it is not there, then it is going to take -1. Okay, it's a predefined one.
Got it.
Clear of it.
Got it.
Length to return the number of characters, simple one. If you take a string s equal to welcome, and if you write here in SOP length equal to s dot length, then in this welcome how many characters are there? It's going to say length equal to 7. How many characters total here? 3 plus 4, 7. One more important method, split method. Use it to divide given string into substrings based on the given delimiter. The delimiter can be a space, comma, colon, semicolon, like this. It can be any symbol. It can be even some alphabets also, no problem. Like example, if you take a string str equal to Java is over programming language. Now we want to divide this string into substrings whenever there is a space. So whenever there is a space, we want to divide the string into substrings. So how many substrings you are going to get here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 substrings you are going to get. Then how to get that substrings is, we have to select this. String array, str array, Call the method str.split. str.split. And what is the delimiter? Space. The delimiter is what? Space. So when you say str.split space, then these 5 substrings will go and store into this str array. If you traverse your str array like this for string s:*str array, so this for loop will repeat for how many times? 5 times. Now if you print the value of s, the output will be Java is over programming language. Right? So these 5 substrings we are going to get here. Next one, to char array. Use it to return or use it to convert the given string into character array. Like example, take a string s equal to hello. Then if you write character array, char array equal to s dot to char array. When you call the method s dot to char array, it's going to create a character array. Going to create a character array with these values. One character of your string will become character in your array now. Very simple methods, to lowercase to uppercase. If you take a string s equal to hello, and if you write in SOP s dot to lowercase, then the output will be every character will become lower. If you write s dot to uppercase, then every character will become uppercase. One more important method, trim method. Use it to remove the white spaces before and end of the string. Like example, if you take a string s equal to space hello space world space. Now if you print s dot trim, then the output will be hello space world. So it's going to remove the space before the string and after the string only, but not in between the string. One more, value of method. Use it to convert other data types into string type. Like example, if you take an integer n equal to some 245, we want to convert into string. How to convert? Say here, string s1 equal to string dot value of n. Now the value of s1 will be in string format 245. One more example. If you take a double d equal to 35.5, and if you want to convert into string, let's say string dot value of, the value of s2 will be in string format 35.5. These are some of the methods. So at the end, I'll be giving assignments to you. If you do that assignments, you can easily know where to use which method. Right? Any questions, anyone? Please recap it. Now, let us move to the next one, string buffer class. String is immutable, whereas string buffer is mutable. So what is the difference between string and string buffer? String is immutable, means once you create string object, that memory space cannot be modified. Whereas string buffer is mutable, means in the same space the value can be modified. These are also used to hold collection of characters only. We are in one more class, string builder class. String builder is also mutable. String builder is also mutable. Then what is the difference between string buffer and string builder? The difference is the methods present in string buffer class are synchronized, whereas the methods present in string builder class are not synchronized. Right? What is this synchronized? We'll be understanding when we come to the topic multithreading. Okay, so as a basic idea for now, when you make a method as synchronized, only one thread will be running inside the method. Right? So more about this we'll discuss when we come to the topic multithreading. Now, let us move to the next one, generating random numbers. Generating random numbers. The use of random numbers is random numbers are used to generate OTPs. That is one-time passwords. So where we use this one-time passwords, OTPs, it is mainly we get to our mobile or email for authentication purpose, security purpose, mainly when we do banking transactions. Okay, so to verify your mobile or to verify your email, like that we get this OTPs. Then how to do this one is math.random class. In math class we are having a method random. Math.random method is used to generate OTPs. So when you call the method math.random, this method returns a value less than 1.0 and greater than 0.0. Returns a value greater than 0.0 and less than 1.0. Let us understand more with the program random demo. Let's open Eclipse. Right click on project and say new class random demo main method. Now, in this one, in SOP, we'll call the method math.random. Here, the written type of random method is double. Now see when we run, it's giving a value 0.716. If you run the code again, will you get same number? No, 0.699. Whenever we run, we are getting every time different numbers here. Okay, but what are the number we are getting? It's a floating type format. But what are the OTPs we get? It is integer format. So we may get 4-digit OTP or we may get 6-digit OTP. Okay, then how to convert this into integer? How to convert this? By applying the typecasting. Let's say integer and say math.random. So when we apply typecasting, this double value will get converted into integer. But see when we run, how many times you run? Every time we are getting only 0. Because when you apply typecasting, it takes only the decimal part. Fraction part is ignored. Then how to generate 4-digit OTP is simple. To this math.random, you multiply with 1, 4 zeros. So depends on the number of digits you require, that many zeros you add after 1. If you want to go with 6-digit OTP, then just to say 1, 6 zeros. That's it. So see when we run, we get 4-digit OTP and 6-digit OTP. Clear everyone? How to generate OTPs?
So one quick question. So why at the first one, why we get the floating data type? We did not declare for it.
So here, random method return type is double. Observe here.
Oh,
Random return
okay.
type is double.
Got it. Okay.
Right? So it's going to return a value greater than 0.0 and less than 1.0. So it's a floating type. It's a double type. Okay? Right. Now, a small task to you. Browse API of math class. How to browse? Just open search engine like Google and say math class in Java. That's it. So it's going to show the list of methods. Just to browse it. Some mathematical related methods like sine, cos, power, square root, square, like that. Those methods you can see. Very easily you can understand. Yeah. Now let us move to the next one. Wrapper classes. The last one, wrapper classes. For every primitive data type, there is a corresponding reference data type. For every primitive data type, there is a corresponding reference data type called as wrapper classes. Let's what wrapper classes. Then, wrapper classes are immutable. Wrapper classes are what? Immutable. Means if you take a integer n equal to 100, then if you write n equal to 200, then how many integer objects will be created now here? In the above code, how many integer objects will be created? Two integer objects will be created. Two integer objects. We discussed about immutable now. First, it's going to create 100 object who is referring n. Then when we say n equal to 200, strings, since wrapper classes are immutable, so this 100 cannot be modified. So it creates one more object 200 and n will be referring to 200 and it no longer refers to 100. Got it here? The meaning of immutable again? Right? So in the above code, two integer objects will be created and the object 100 is ready for garbage collection. One more point about wrapper classes. Wrapper classes are final. Means we cannot create subclasses for wrapper classes. We cannot create subclasses. Like example, if we say class, my class extends integer, it will go with what? Error. Because integer is finite class. Now, the main use of going with wrapper classes. What is the main use of wrapper classes? Wrapper classes are used to convert reference type into primitive type, called as parsing. When you are converting one primitive to another primitive, when you convert one primitive to another primitive or one reference to another reference, we call it as typecasting. Primitive to primitive, reference to reference, we call typecasting. But when we convert reference to primitive, we call it as parsing. Like example, to take a string s1 equal to some 245, we want to convert into primitive integer. So to convert into primitive integer, we have to use the wrapper class integer, then call the static method parseInt and pass s1. So the value of n will be primitive integer 245. If we take one more example, if we take a string s2 equal to some 45.5, we want to convert into primitive double, Then we have to use a wrapper class double with a static method parts double and say s2. Now the value of d will be prim to double 45.5. One more example. Take a string s3 equal to true. We want to convert into primitive boolean. Then we have to use the wrapper class boolean dot parse boolean of s3. Now the value of b will be primitive boolean true. Right? So this is very, very important. I make use of this concept more in the next classes also. So whatever we have discussed today, that will be keep on used in the next classes. Got it? Any questions? So very simple topic today. If you do the assignment, the concept of strings will be simple for you. Assignment on strings. Write a program to count number of vowels, consonants, and words from the given line of text. From the given line of text, you should be able to count how many vowels are there, consonants are there, and words are there. Write a program to check whether the given string is palindrome or not. What are palindromes? When you take a word, if you reverse the word should be same. So these are some of the examples of palindromes. When you reverse it, the given word and reverse word should be same. Then we call them as palindromes. Write a program to reverse every word from the given line of text. Like example, if our input string is Java is simple, then the output what we should get is AVAJ SIELPMIS. So you should take every word and reverse it. So for this, the hint is split method. Here we have to use split method. Here with the task, all of you. Right? So that's about for today, and next class we are going to start off with one more new topic, exception handling.